Messi moves like nothing I have ever seen. And this is, like, a lot of people agree at this. There's moments of genius unlike anybody else. This everybody agrees on. And the question is, how much do you value moments of genius in terms of movement? Like, just like how many things you're able to create, they're like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Right.
And that I value that above all else.
Rogan recently invited scientist and fellow podcaster Lex Fridman to talk on Lionel Messi. Lex Fridman said, well, when you watch Messi play, it's almost like he's from another planet. He's so agile, so quick, so precise with his movements. He has this ability to make the ball do whatever he wants. It's almost like it's an extension of his body.
It's art. And I was thinking in the same way, who is that? Like, if you didn't see the face or the uniform, if you just saw the silhouette, you can tell it's Messi. And mixed martial arts is people that move in interesting ways, move well in interesting ways.
And Messi was the main ingredient. He was the player that I was meant to be able to get up against. He just played away from you, and then all of a sudden he'd turn up, bang, he's there. Like, just a wonderful footballer, man. Just like, you can't put it into words how good he is.
Or it was not that normal to see players at that age coming from so far. If you were very good, they could take you from somewhere in Spain. So of course, seeing someone coming from so far away at such a young age, we all thought, wow, this boy must be something really special. You need to be mentally very, very strong. You need to have a special character, otherwise you don't succeed. There is so many moments where you feel weak, where your head mislead you a little bit, that you want to go back to your family, you want to go back to your habits, to your friends. So I'm sure it was very tough, but I want to believe that, we were good kids as well, and we tried always to be next to him and help him as much as we could.
He's not just a goal scorer, he's a creator as well. He's been involved in more goals for Barcelona than any other player in the history of the club. That's what makes him truly special. Fridman also revealed that it has to do with movement, and it has to do with where you put priorities. He told Joe Rogan.
Who do you think is better?
Messi by far.
Ah, look at you.
I don't care. By far. So what?
How so?
So sometimes, it has to do with movement. And it has to do with where you put priorities. So the other people in the running for greatest ever, I don't even think Ronaldo's in the top 5, but is Maradona, Pele. So more.
Is
like
this a shots fired moment right here?
That was for sure.
Was that shots fired?
That was, yeah.
I mean, I'm out of the loop when it comes to soccer, but I feel like you just made some.
I think the Brazilian
bold
Ronaldo.
statements.
Yeah, I think the Brazilian Ronaldo is better than Cristiano. But so Cristiano is much better looking. He's much harder working. He's an incredible soccer player, one of the greatest ever, just not in the top 5 for me.
According to Fridman, Messi's movement is like nothing I have ever seen, and he believes the Paris Saint-Germain star is far superior to Ronaldo. Messi is certainly one of the greatest players to ever grace the field, added Joe Rogan.
The reasons why until like a month ago, people still said Messi might not be the greatest ever is because he's never taken his national team, Argentina, to a major, like a World Cup win or the Copa America, like the major international win. He's taken him to the final a bunch of times, but never won. And so that's like LeBron questions. How many times, if ever, did you take your team, especially when the team is not great, did you make them step up to win the championship?
Right.
And until this, so he won the South American championship, which is a huge championship for the first time with Argentina last month, which solidified him as the greatest.
But when it's happening at the speed that it happens, and when you've got a player like Messi who makes decisions quicker, more decisive, and more effective than anybody else, it's almost like impossible. Prime time Lionel Messi, unplayable.
So I played against him many times when he was coached by different managers in different positions on the pitch. And the only thing I can say is that progressively he was always better and better and better.
He absolutely is. I mean, one of the greatest players to have ever played the game. He comes into the tournament with great form for Paris Saint-Germain, with great form for Argentina. This Argentina team are something, and this guy here, he's the leader.
How often have we seen in the faces of opponents the dismay that he should come and scar them? His 8th World Cup goal, which matches goal for goal the great Maradona, whose passing we marked 2 years on yesterday. Maradona, 8 in 21. Messi, 8 in 21. And a pre-match greeting between these footballing nations for the first time in 15 years. Only one man survives from their last contest. His name is Messi. McAllister, Messi! He's only gone and done it again. 1,000 games, and still he excels.
In space. Messi to accelerate, to look for the hat-trick. He is unbelievable.
This was Messi, who had more freedom to run around and be central. Whereas before he was really stuck wide, so you could pin him down a bit. Still great, but when he was allowed that freedom to be able to move and pop up anywhere and surprise you, it's like unplayable, like ridiculous.
The populace with the vaccines is probably Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo, who's the greatest player of all time or currently playing. That divides people too. But
what is the division?
They're just both incredible.
But what is it like? Who's better, LeBron or Michael Jordan?
Yeah,
is it like that kind of thing?
People get very passionate about this.
Oh, yeah.
They get extremely passionate.
Who do you think is better?
Messi by far.
Messi's number 9, number 10, number 11, number 7, number 6, number 5, number 4.
Pep, there's a great international break for Raheem Sterling, who is getting more and more attention still. People saying that he is now nearly at that Messi, Ronaldo level. How near do you think he is to those two?
I'm so happy for him, for the way he's playing here and with the national team. Hopefully he cannot read too much and he cannot listen these kind of things. Will be good for him.
Why do you feel that's so dangerous for him to listen to? Would that not help his
because
confidence?
Nobody can compare with Cristiano and Messi. Nobody.
Messi is a part. So he's a guy who scores 60 goals every season since the last 8, 9, 10 years. So he's a guy not just of that, it's just how, the way he plays football.